Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the third ever episode of Don't Wrestle Your Neighbor.
Third one ever,
Third
folks.
one of our morning show podcast for our students, all just aim at uplifting and encouraging all of you in different ways. And so today's episode, once again, has me and Evan in it. My name's Trey. That is, like I said, Kevin, Evan, whatever you want to call him.
My name is Evan. Please call me Evan.
And today we want to just give you a list of restaurants in Edwardsville that you need to check out. Or even, Evan, I know you go to St. Louis a lot. So there might be some restaurants that our students and their parents,
a little less these days now that I've been
totally go to
saddled with a child.
So I'll start with my the struggles of parenthood, right? I I want to start with one that you showed me, actually.
Oh,
that is,
what is it?
One of my favorite spots to go to now. It's kind of out of the way. Because I don't obviously live in Edwardsville, I live in Collinsville.
Right.
But
it's very much in the way for me.
it is in the way for you. Like, we can get to where we are right now. We could get
What
there
an
in like
interesting
2
saying,
minutes.
out of the way. It's out of the way.
Right. Yeah.
But we say things are in my way. Like, you're in my...
Unpack that.
Get out of my way. You're in my way.
Unpack that. What do you got?
Where it's like, now things are out of my way. So, like, I don't want to go there because it's so far.
Right. But if it's
but
in my
usually
way,
if things are in my way, then they're annoying me. Like, get out of my way. You're in my way. But in this case,
there's no win.
if I'm saying the opposite of,
Right.
oh, that's out of the way, I don't want to go there. It's like, well, for another person, it's in their way, which is
Or
actually convenient.
But it would also be considered, you could make it the statement, it's on their way. But anyway, the place
Right.
that is on our way from right here would be Takirzi.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
love that spot. The quesadillas are really good. It's a small local restaurant.
It's a small place.
It's a small place, so you can't really
It's kind of tucked away.
can't fit a bunch of people in there, but it is fantastic. The people that work there
Taqueria
really,
Z.
really good. Taqueria Z. So,
Yes, really good spot. It's the food is really good, and you can tell it's just one of those places where everything there is like, it's fresh.
Right.
You
They
know,
do a
like
really
they
good job.
cooked it that day.
They care about it.
Yeah, nothing's frozen. You know, it's like they made it for you by
Takes
hand.
a little bit longer because of that. It's not just
Yeah.
frozen foods.
Yeah.
But
it's
it's really, really good. So thank you for showing me that.
Oh my goodness, you're so welcome.
What other restaurants would you say is,
man.
let's not get into nice restaurants. Let's stay like
Mid-level
no more
kinda.
than like $15 for a meal.
No more than $15 for a meal. You know what I've been having a lot lately?
Tell me.
And I'm toying with the idea of making it like a Sunday routine. It's like coming home and getting this. Is Yummy Donut Palace. Carly, the other day, I came home and she had ordered Yummy Donut Palace.
Okay.
And that's a place in town. I think it used to be Glazy Squares, and now it's called Yummy Donut Palace, which, what a great name.
That is a fantastic name.
But they have kolaches there, which, if you don't know what kolaches are, they're like kind of longer rolls, like soft rolls. And inside they have like a sausage with usually cheese or something in with it. It's like just a delicious, savory breakfast item.
Right.
And but their donuts are really good too.
Okay.
And so, like, on Sunday, it's just, you come home from church or whatever, and you just got a box of Yummy Donut Palace just sitting on your coffee table. I mean, what's better than that?
So you're a big kolache donut.
Love kolaches.
Yeah.
Donuts are kind of like, it's very situational for me.
Okay.
I'm not a guy that's just hunting donuts down usually.
Let us know, would you rather have a kolache or a donut? I think I would much rather have a donut than a kolache.
Big kolache guy, though, over here.
That's fair.
I
Okay.
feel like they go together well.
That's fair.
They go together really well. But yeah, as far as
I have one.
go ahead.
Crazy Bowl and Wraps. I don't know if that's a chain or not.
It is a chain, but it's good.
It's
and
very,
in
very good.
Edwardsville.
And it's in Edwardsville. It's a smaller chain, I feel like, than in like a Qdoba.
You don't see them just everywhere.
Well, I never saw one until I moved here. And so
Yeah.
Crazy Bowl and Wraps is really, really good. You can get a good, decent, healthy meal from there. You know, it's a little bit pricey, but it's worth it. It's really, really good.
Yeah, definitely. There are so many restaurants here in town that are so good. Another really great one that I like is Oriental Spoon. They have just great ramen noodles.
Okay.
Like, and you can get them with like You can get kind of whatever you want in them. Like you say, you want like what spice level you want basically, and then you can get whatever meat or whatever vegetable or whatever you want in it. You can put it in, and it's just like for the cold like winter months. It's just such a healing thing for your soul. You just go in, and you have a nice hot bowl of ramen, and it's just delicious. They also have bulgogi, which is super good.
Okay. Yeah, that would be definitely something I've never tried before.
You haven't had that? I've never taken you there.
What did bulgogi? You call? Yeah, that.
You've never have I ever taken you to Oriental Spoon?
I don't think I've been there.
Oh my gosh, I've never taken you there?
It's never so been. Good. I don't think I've ever been there.
It's super good. Another place that comes to mind just off the dome, and this is in Bethalto.
Okay.
All of our Bethalto people out there. Roma's Pizza. I mean, it's hard to beat. Roma's Pizza is tough to beat. And I know you have your own pizza opinions.
Yeah, I do.
But Roma's is like cheese, really good.
The less I like it. So that's basically my opinion.
I couldn't relate to something less than that statement right there. The more cheese, the less I like it. I don't think I've ever thought that thought in my mind.
Yeah, like I know I'm not from here, but I'm not a big Emo's pizza fan. Is it Emos? What is it?
Oh my god.
I think it's just.
He said.
I think it's gross.
He said, "Is it Imo's?" Oh my gosh, the disrespect.
I mean,
on that sentence just now. Is it Imo's? You know it's not Imo's. You just wanted to say that because of the disrespect.
Oh, not gonna lie, fact. That's a factual statement.
Yeah,
like. It was.
You're not sneaking it past me. You know it's Emos. You've lived here for 3 years. Yeah. Is it Emos?
Realistically, though, I don't understand what it is about emos that people like.
I have a very complicated relationship with emos because
I feel like,
don't get it twisted, I love emos now.
I just don't understand. Like, it's not a TV show. Like, you should not have to try it or watch it or like eat it multiple times to
it's more complicated than that, Trey.
But it's really not. Tell us whether or not you like emos or not. I will continue my opinion.
It's 50-50 on people that I run into.
But it's like people in Illinois are like aggressive about it.
You know what? I have a soapbox about a certain Illinois dessert that
okay. What do you got?
I don't know if I want to go there because I get passionate about it.
I want to know. You guys want to know. I think you do. Tell me what the dessert is.
Are you sure you want to know?
Tell me what the dessert is.
I could be widely hated after this.
Tell me what the dessert is.
I think that custard is overhyped.
Okay. Oh yeah, that is not going to bother me. It might bother them.
You're from Indy.
I am from Indy.
For Illinois people, saying you don't like custard is like.
Well, I don't eat ice cream or custard.
It's basically like saying the sky is not blue. Like they like it. You say that, and it's like I'm speaking French.
I don't know that
They don't understand what language I'm speaking.
I've ever had custard.
Like Annie's is custard. Bobby's is custard.
I've tried ice cream, obviously.
Honestly, nothing against. And I don't want to offend people here.
You're fine.
Because custard's not a bad. It doesn't taste bad. It's good. Like it has sugar and vanilla and like milk and like those are all amazing ingredients. It's like saying
milk is good for you.
It's like saying I have cheese with cheese on top of it. I would eat that. Not you because you don't like cheese like a weirdo. But it's like I would eat that. Of course, those are all good things.
Yes.
But I just think that sometimes people hype it up so like really like hype emos. Up the custard. People hype up emos, yes. But I feel like people really hype up the custard. Around here, and I'm just not as much of a custard guy. I would much rather have ice cream.
Do you feel better?
Yeah, but there's a lot more to it.
I got you.
But I just don't.
Give me one more restaurant.
Let's not go down that avenue right
Give
now.
me one more restaurant that you think that people in this community needed to spend more time at.
More place in this area. You know what? There's a spot. I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
I have not eaten there, but it looks promising.
Okay.
I'm going to go there this weekend. It's called Shop Plan Live. This is the name of the place.
It's a restaurant.
Yes. From what I understand. It looks really good.
None of those involve food.
No, they don't. I haven't tried it yet, but the menu looks really, really good. And I will report back as to whether or not I like it. But
Shop. Where is it at?
it's in Maryville.
Okay.
It's in Maryville. But maybe a place, maybe the last restaurant we'll do is a place that I've actually been. Let me think here. A local place, and it can't be more than $15, you said, for a meal?
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, high school students, some of them work, some of them don't. You can't be having a $30 $30 meal, you know.
You know what? I'm gonna plug Post Commons here.
Okay.
In Alton, Illinois.
Okay.
Because I went and I had breakfast there. I've been going there a while, but they've changed up their breakfast menu, I think, over COVID and all this stuff.
Right.
And I had like a sausage biscuit there, and it was absolutely awesome.
Check out that spot.
And
that
the
sounds really good, yeah.
and like the breakfast potatoes, I had it with that. Coffee is super good. The food is super good. I had that, and it was absolutely amazing. Like, it was super, super good. Really, really liked it. And in fact, I had it, and then I went back like 3 days later and had it again. I was like, I gotta get another one.
Yeah. That sounds really, really good. I'm a huge lover of breakfast food.
Love breakfast food.
And so
big breakfast guy.
Yeah, same here. And like, I think I hold to the fact that it is the most important meal of the day. Like, I think breakfast.
I often skip breakfast.
I think you are ruining the start of your day without a good breakfast.
Okay, here's my theory though. I skip breakfast a lot, especially on work days.
Okay.
I eat breakfast as like a celebration of like there being a day off, you know? Like, there's nothing better on a Saturday than just having an awesome breakfast. It signals that today will be enjoyed.
But you also could have breakfast every day of the week and have a better Saturday morning.
Yeah, but then I feel like whenever I have breakfast and it's like a normal day, that I'm like, you know, I get hyped up for breakfast and then I'm like, now it's a normal day. It's just a normal day.
So another spot that I like though would be Teaspoon Cafe.
Oh, yeah.
I want to give them a plug.
Love Teaspoon.
I went there for the first time probably 2 years ago, and their French toast, really good.
Never had the French toast. I got to try it.
Yeah, really, really good.
Got to go back in and try it.
I enjoyed that. So
good coffee there, too.
Don't know that I'm going to be trying that.
Good coffee, though.
I will
check it out.
Drink their milk.
Check out you know what else is really good there? Cinnamon rolls. The cinnamon rolls are really good. Oftentimes you go in and they're completely out because that's how good they are. Everybody goes in, they're like, give me 20 of those cinnamon rolls.
Yikes.
And then they're just gone. I haven't had one in a long time actually because of that. I'm like, I want the cinnamon roll, and I'll go up and there'll be like some in the window, and by the time I get through the line, they're like, cinnamon rolls all gone.
All gone, buddy.
All gone. You got here at 10:30, too late.
Please let us know what restaurants that you feel that we are potentially
missing.
Out.
Yeah.
But as we close, as always, I have a really interesting fact that I think you're going to find fascinating.
Can't wait to hear this.
You cannot, in the United States of America, so obviously we have 50 states, but not including Hawaii and Alaska because, those are kind of exterior.
So there are rules to this fact.
Yes.
Okay.
In the continental United States of America.
Gotcha.
You cannot go 115 miles without having a McDonald's.
No way.
From A to B.
Is that true?
If you started from one spot to another 115 miles, you will always, every single time, get to a McDonald's.
No way.
There is
like
not
even in like the rural parts.
There's not a 115 mile span where you will not. Sorry, guys. My alarm clock just told me that I need to go pick up my child. But you will not you will not reach a 115 mile span, 15 mile span where you will not reach McDonald's. McDonald's is taking over the world, or basically already has.
That's unbelievable that like in like parts of the desert, like in New Mexico or like California or something, where it's just like desert, that I just keep imagining that I'm in the desert.
You're in the desert.
And all of a sudden I'm going down the road and all there is just a McDonald's.
All you have to do is make it 115 miles.
With one lowly worker there.
You have no water. You're hungry.
Like, we don't have water, but we've got Coca-Cola and a nice McDouble right now.
All you have to do is walk 115 miles if you're starving, and because you get lost in the desert. That's all you have to do. Walk 115 miles.
Walk a mile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's an interesting fact. If you know another fact,
That's
or if you have
fascinating.
some questions for us that you would love for us to kind of answer on the morning show, please
Also, let us know if that's completely untrue. Because that sounds pretty...
115 miles is a long way.
Okay.
That's further than from here to Bloomington. Then that's also further from here to, like, 115 miles. That's almost to Rolla.
You know what? You know what you could do to me right now?
What?
And I would have no idea what you were talking about. If you just switched it to kilometers. I would be like, I have no gauge for what distance that is.
Wait. No, it's
if you said 100 kilometers, I'd be like, that could be true. You're completely. Right, yeah. And fact. I would have no idea.
Well, thanks for joining us this morning on our third episode ever of the Wrestle Your Neighbor.
Don't wrestle your neighbor.
Don't wrestle your neighbor. We'll see you later.